Hey folks, welcome to another App Store Optimization and Search Ads Now section within CPA. Today's topic is going to be showing you one of our new favorite search ads tactics for optimizing your campaign based on CPA, and we'll show you another couple Excel handy tips that can make your life a little bit easier when building comma-separated lists and exact matches. And comma-separated lists are great for App Store optimization as well as Apple search ads or any keyword optimization where you need to build a list of comma-separated phrases to upload. So the tactic that we're going to show you, we refer to as a CPA reduction ad group. So we've created a new campaign group just to keep things organized. And in this case, again, we're using Goalie, our favorite gamified to-do list to show off and use for demoing purposes. And so let's say that we've got an ad group that's just exact match keywords here. And our bid is $1. And let's just also say that our CPA goal is actually $1 as well. So in this ad group, we're going to see different keywords with different performance, different scale in terms of impression, different spend, different CPT, different CPAs. But our KPI is CPA. And so we want to optimize these keywords to get the most scale with CPA close to our goal, which is $1 again. So let's say that to do and do are actually performing pretty poorly. They've got a CPA of $3 each, but they are converting. They're giving us more than 2 conversions per week, and so we don't want to just get rid of them because they are producing conversions. They're just a bit expensive. So how do we bring the CPA for these keywords back in line? So one important thing to note is that for exact match, we don't have a CPA goal set. So we're not throttling the impression share of this particular ad group. And what we're going to do in order to improve the performance for do and to do is to pause these in the ad group where they sit now and move them into a new ad group that has a CPA goal, and call that something like a CPA reduction group. We also have named these from time to time doghouse ad groups, rehabilitation ad groups, just something to tell you at a moment's glance or somebody else who may pop into the account that this particular ad group has a different purpose. It's trying to improve performance in some way. So for the reduction CPA reduction ad group, we suggest that you do what may seem counterintuitive, which is to use a high bid, CPT bid, for these keywords, even though they do have a high CPA performance-wise currently. But we suggest that you use a low CPA goal. Now, the reason that we suggest this is because this will enable Apple's algorithm the leeway to use a higher bid in order to enter into auctions where you may end up with a better price because conversion rate may be better for that particular person or that auction or whatever is going on there. However, it also keeps your CPA goal low to try and bring the CPA performance-wise back down. To say in a different way, basically it tells Apple our goal is actually very low, but in order to achieve that goal, we're going to give you some room to bid higher when you need to, so long as you accomplish our goal of 50 cents. Now, just setting a CPA goal is really not going to guarantee your CPA is going to get to a good level, and so you do still have to monitor this and make sure that the CPA comes down to an acceptable range, and you may have to even bring this down even lower, or possibly the max CPT bid down. But doing this enables Apple a bit of leeway in order to get into the more attractive auctions where your performance has a competitive advantage. So of course turn off search match, and here we need to enter in our keywords. So the only keywords that are going to be here are those that are not performing well, those keywords that we want to rehabilitate. And again, you want to pause these in the other ad groups so that you're not splitting impressions, and you're putting all the impressions for those keywords directly into your to your CPA reduction group. And that's it actually. So then you're going to monitor this over time and see, look at reports and see your CPA over time. See whether this tactic is able to reduce your CPA while still producing some conversions for you. It's possible that by applying a CPA goal to a keyword that's not performing well, you may throttle it down to you get really no impressions at all, in which case, that is something that may happen. Perhaps you raise the CPA goal a little bit to try and get the keywords to serve. But in the end, if a keyword is not performing for you from a CPA standpoint or whatever your KPI is, you really do need to take action, pause it, try something else. There are other tactics beyond this CPA reduction tactic, of course, but this is one that as of late we've been using to good success. So the other couple of tips that we're going to show you are how to make a list of exact matches. See these brackets? Those tell Apple that you want an exact match keyword as opposed to a broad match, and also how to make a comma separated list. So usually when you download, you want to download data because that's going to get the keyword as well as the performance data. But in this case, we don't care about performance data, we just want the keywords. So we're going to do download target keywords. And you'll want to create a couple new columns for this. So first we're going to say, exact match. So we're going to use a concatenate for this. So concatenate quote, open bracket, end quote, then comma, add the cell that you want to put the brackets around, the exact match you want to create, and then comma, quote, close bracket, and that's it. Now you have an exact match. So when you upload this, then it's going to be an exact match as opposed to a broad match. So let's say you have a lot of these and you want to upload, say hundreds or a lot. Now you need to create a comma separated list. So the way to do this is to do equals the first keyword row, the keyword cell rather, and then you're going to do ampersand and quote, comma, quote, and then ampersand again, and do the next item in the column. So you're building a list of these two. Now if you fill this down right now, you're just going to continue building a list of these. However, if you change the first reference to the first cell in the column that you're building the list out in, it will start to add each new item onto the previous cell, and the list will get bigger. So you can see here that we're building out a larger list of comma separated keywords. Now you can see that there's a little error indicator here, and that's because it's referring to an empty cell, because you're building the next item. So whenever you're doing this, you can copy the second to last cell in the column, and that's going to be your full comma separated list. So if you wanted to add mirror negatives, if you wanted to add mirror negatives or put the exact matches as negatives in your broad match ad group or campaign, this is a very easy way to do this. So there you have it. Hope that you enjoyed this video. Sorry we haven't posted in a while. We're actually hiring a full-time marketing manager here in Detroit now, so that's taking up a bit of our time and bandwidth. But please follow our YouTube page to get new updates and videos. Follow us on Twitter, and of course all the other social platforms. Go to our blog and sign up for our email list. We send a weekly digest of posts that we produce, videos that we produce, as well as posts that we gather from around the web to help you stay up to date on app marketing and the app industry in general. And write into us to let us know whether there are any topics or information or questions that you would like us to address. hello@incipia.co. And also, if you would like us to help manage your Apple search ads, your AdWords, App Store optimization, or we do a little bit of Facebook as well. If you'd like help managing any of those channels or getting your reporting and attribution set up, that's something we do as well. Please do write into us through email, and we'll set up a time to chat and help you out with your strategy. So we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.